It's honestly just 8 months of hard work that we ended up being able to find the net. We've had a rough preseason. We're playing better teams than we've ever played, and just the last 3 games we've been working on our shape and just the way that we defend, and we finally played a team kind of our caliber, and we were able to take it to them offensively. Finally find the back of the net. It's hard in overtime to play 100-something minutes. All of us are dead tired, but that's where all the training comes in and all the hard work, and it's just awesome to be able to get a W like that. First win at home. Like, it's just going to be a good season. It's huge because I'm 100% sure that every single fan that was here tonight is going to want to come back for more. I think we made it a really good game. Arkansas State's a good team, and I think that they're going to want to come back and support us throughout the season. Our team's perseverance, that was a huge change from the last few years. In years past, we would have just put our heads down and just would have said, nope. We had an own goal first 25 minutes of the game. That's really easy to give up then. And I just remember being on the field and turning to Jess and just saying, like, no, like we're not doing this right now. Like, we're going to come and we're going to get this W. And we just came back out, and from there, the next however many minutes, I can't do math right now, but just the next minutes, we knew that we were going to get this W today. We knew it. That first goal, I had about 20 minutes sitting over here at the beginning of the game to kind of just analyze their back line and figure out what we need to do to beat them. And I think that was a huge advantage, being able to see it from kind of a different point of view instead of just being physically out there and maybe not having an idea what their shape looks like. I was able to see really where their gaps were at in their back line, and I placed myself in that position. I knew that Kristen Ricks, our left back, was capable of playing me that ball, and she played a perfect ball right to my foot, take a touch, and I knew the girls were going to think that I was offside, so I knew that they were going to stop, and I just hammered it. All day I had this feeling about just getting this win, whatever it took. And so I knew the second that we got that PK called that Dayna was going to look at me, and I knew that I was going to ask if I could take it. And she said, yeah. And I think that that's huge. I think being able to trust your teammate in that situation and being able to feel who's in the moment and who's mentally there and who's ready to put this game away, I think that that's really honorable of her to let me have that moment. And that's huge as a team, that we can share those moments instead of trying to take it for ourselves. We can just trust it with whoever's on the field, whoever's feeling good. And I'm just really glad that my team let me have the opportunity.
Well, first off, what a great crowd. We had a lot of people out tonight, in-state game, I think that helps. First home game, I think that helps. But man, what a great crowd. They were loud. I think our girls fed off of that. So that was a lot of fun. Overall of the game, I thought we played pretty well. Their first goal was well deserved, and even though maybe it was against the run of play a little bit, it was well deserved. And then the second one, those things happen, and those they can really deflate you as a team. But we didn't quit. We just kept fighting and kept staying on top of them, giving ourselves good chances to score. And we got one before half, and then when we got it tied up, I felt like we were, we had a good chance at that point, obviously. And then right before the end of regulation, off the crossbar, I thought that was in, but it didn't go, and so we just kept fighting, and finally got the one in overtime. So it was excellent. 105 minutes or so, I guess, is a long time to play soccer, but the girls kept playing, and they did a good job. Yeah, she wanted that penalty kick. She's been a great leader for us for the past 9 months or so, and has always been a hard worker for us. But when we've had penalty kicks in the past, in the spring and the summer, and there weren't a lot of people stepping up for them. So it was great to see her ready for it, and then not only won it, but then handle it and put it in the back of the net. So that was great. That was a great finish. Great ball in. First touch was clean. Gave her a chance to finish, and she buried it in the right by the post. So that was a great goal for her. And then she was the one that hit the crossbar right before overtime. So she had a great game tonight. She wasn't herself last weekend. Maybe it was the altitude, maybe it was the travel, but she wasn't. And Ashley played very well, and so we made that change in the lineup. But I think that's a credit to our group. We've got a lot of people that can play, and credit to Chele. She didn't pout about it. She was ready to go when her time came, and she got out there and made the most of it. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, you get down like that, and especially the way that they happen, it really can take the wind out and make you feel like it's not going to happen tonight. But they didn't take that approach, you know. And I think that comes from what we do in the spring, and that comes from what they do on their own in the summer, and then what preseason's about. And we put them through a lot, and they have to work hard. And they responded tonight with, you know, a lot of internal fight, and that was excellent. You know, I think moments like that can really carry you through if you take that momentum and the team rallies around it. So, you know, we'll see. We've got a quick turnaround before Sunday, and Monroe's a good team and well coached, and so it'll be a battle and probably be 100 degrees. And so how do you recover from a night like this going into that? And so that'll tell a lot about us too. So it's early in the season. We don't want to get too high or too low off of one game, but you know, something like that really can bring a group together. So hopefully it will.